There was a beggar at the railway station of a city. He used to fill his stomach by begging from the passengers sitting in the trains coming and going. One day, when he was begging, he saw a tall man wearing suit and boots. He thought that this man looks very rich. If I beg from him, he will surely give me good money. He started begging from that tall man. Seeing the beggar, that tall man said, "You always keep begging. Do you ever give anything to anyone?" The beggar said, "Sir, I am a beggar, and I always keep begging from people. I do not have the guts to give anything to anyone." The tall man said, "When you cannot give anything to anyone, then you have no right to ask for anything. I am a businessman, and I believe in transactions. If you have something to give me, then only I can give you something in return." After saying this, that tall man sat in the train and left. Meanwhile, the beggar started thinking about what he had said. What the tall man said touched the heart of that beggar. He started thinking that maybe I do not get much money in alms because I do not give anything to anyone in return. I'm not able to give anything to anyone. But I'm a beggar, and I am not even capable of giving anything to anyone. But for how long will I keep begging without giving anything to people? After thinking a lot, that beggar decided that whoever gives him alms, he will definitely give something to that person in return. But now this question was going on in his mind, that he himself is a beggar, so what can he give to others in return of alms? 2 days passed, thinking about this, but he did not get any answer to his question. On the third day, when he was sitting near the station, his eyes fell on some flowers, which were blooming on the plants around the station. He thought, why should I not give some flowers to people in return of alms? He liked this idea of his, and he plucked some flowers from there. Now he went to beg in the train. Now whenever someone gave him alms, he would give some flowers to the person giving alms in return. People would happily keep those flowers with themselves. Now the beggar would pluck flowers daily and distribute those flowers among people in return of alms. In a few days, he realized that now he had to earn a lot. People have started giving alms. He used to pluck all the flowers near the station. As long as he had flowers, many people used to give him alms. But when the flowers were finished while distributing, he did not even get alms. Now, this continued every day. One day when he was begging, he saw that the same tall person was sitting in the train, due to whom he got the inspiration to give flowers in exchange for alms. He immediately reached that person and said while begging, "Today I have some flowers to give you. If you give me alms, I will give you some flowers in return." That tall person gave him some money in the form of alms, and the beggar gave him some flowers. That tall person liked the thing very much. He said, "Wow, what a thing. Today you have also become a businessman like me." Saying this, that tall person took the flowers and got down at his station. But the words said by that tall person once again entered the heart of that beggar. He started thinking about the words said by that tall person again and again, and started becoming very happy. His eyes started shining now. He started feeling that now he has got the key to success, by which he can change his life. He immediately got down from the train and excitedly looking at the sky in a very loud voice said, "I am not a beggar. I am a businessman. I can also become rich." When people saw him, they thought that maybe this beggar has gone mad, and from the next day that beggar was never seen again at that station. But after 6 months, 2 people were traveling at the same station wearing suit and boots. Both of them saw each other. Then one of them shook hands with the other and said, "Did you recognize me?" The second person said no. "Because according to me, we are meeting for the first time." The first person said, "No, you remember, we are not meeting for the first time but for the third time." The second person said, "I don't remember. By the way, when we met twice before." Now the first person smiled and said, "We met twice before in this train. I am the same beggar whom you told in the first meeting what I should do in life. And in the second meeting, you told who I really am." The second person smiled and said in surprise, "Oh, I remember, you are the same beggar whom I saved by giving alms once. I refused, and the door. Second time, I bought some flowers from you. But where are you going today in this suit and boots, and what are you doing these days then?" The first person said, "Yes, I am the same beggar, but today I am a very big trader of flowers, and I am going to another city for the work of this business." Only after waiting for a while he again said, In our first meeting, you told me the rule of nature, according to which we get something only when we give something. This rule of transaction really works. I have felt it very well, but I always considered myself a beggar. I never thought of rising above this, and when I met you for the second time, then you told me that I have become a businessman. Now I had understood that I have actually become a businessman, not a beggar, but I had understood that why people are giving me so much alms. Because they were not giving me alms, but were paying the price of those flowers. All the people were buying my flowers, because where would they get flowers cheaper than this? I was a small trader in the eyes of the people, but I was a beggar in my own eyes. After you told me, I understood that I am a small trader in the eyes of the people, but I was a beggar in my own eyes. I am a small businessman. I bought a lot of flowers with the money I had collected by distributing flowers in the train, and became a flower trader. People here love flowers very much, and this liking of theirs has made me a very big flower trader today. Both the businessmen were now happy and got down together at the station and moved forward talking about their respective businesses. Friends, we get to learn a lot from this story. In the story, the tall businessman knew the rule of give and take very well. All the big businessmen of the world have become successful by using this rule of life. He also told this formula to the beggar. The beggar adopted this natural rule, and its effect became clearly visible in his life. He changed his thinking, and his life changed. This story tells us that if we change our thinking, then anything can be achieved. If we keep considering ourselves small, then we will always remain small. To become big, we have to change our thinking and think big about ourselves. The essence of the story is that success is hidden in your thinking. Awaken your self-esteem, make your thinking big, and see how you reach the peak of success.